Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here on another cool September morning. I know you slept with the windows open again last night. And it's right now, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. Right now it is 62 degrees here, 62 in Mariana, and 60 down in Apalachicola. The warmest spot would be over at Grayton Beach at 64 degrees. In fact, I was checking this morning, Tallahassee set a record low at 56 degrees over there. So now this cool weather is going to be with us a couple more days. In fact, it's not getting out of the 80s on through the weekend and the early part of next week. So the lows will be we'll go from the 60s to a low of like 70 or 71, so it'll be a gradual nighttime warming trend, but not, I mean, we're still going to have some cool weather. Weekend is shaping up really nice, that little low pressure area down in the Bay of Campeche that we're always concerned about when something down there pops up. All the indications are that it's going to be sit there a couple of days and head into northern part of Mexico. We all know Texas needs it, but the way the steering currents look right now, is headed that way. I always get a kick out of these little spaghetti strands that they draw. I'm going to my grandson's first grade class pretty soon and get them to draw one, because I guarantee you they can do about the same thing, because it's all guesswork in the early stages. But as the time progresses and all, they will get solidified in their track. And right now it looks like it's going that way. But there's three other systems out in the Atlantic that we need to keep an eye on. And as you know, September. In fact, 4 or 5 days now will be the peak of the hurricane season in September. We used around the about the middle of September, about the 14th or 15th. So just be on your toes, and you know we all need to be prepared for that. Okay, high today be 85, low tonight 65, and water temperature is 85. Now that water temperature has been interesting. You know, it's dropped to about 3 degrees, and really what has happened, that low pressure system we just had, it brought in a lot of air and just get a lot of different brought air in with it, and then it brought in some cooler currents. And from what I can gather, talking to people, that it just mixes up with this onshore warm water, and that's how it cools down. So that's what has happened. We've had a little cooling trend in the water temperature. Okay, taking boating forecast, seas 1 to 3, and the wind's going to be coming out of the north at 5 to 15. And just a light chop on the protected waters. The Carl Vernon Marine Construction tide chart brought to us by Carl Vernon, and they do docks, seawalls, boat lifts, and anything you need done along the waterfront. Carl Vernon will take care of it. Known Carl a long time since he was a young man. He's a good worker. Today is September the 8th. Good strong tides. High tide this morning at 7:09. And low at 5:30 p.m. So we have a good, strong outgoing tide right around 2 foot, and it all carries on into the weekend. It's like a good tide Saturday also. All right, that takes care of our Thursday morning weather. We'll take a real close look at the river readings tomorrow. Okay, let's take our first break and we'll be right back.
Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership, built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
Hi, welcome to the Panama City campus of Florida State University.
Did you know that the #1 industry in the state of Florida is tourism? People come to Florida to play, and it's the job of professional recreators to create those opportunities so that people can come out and play.
If you want to learn about recreation, tourism, and special events, check us out.
Flag with Professional Fiberglass and Marine Service. We offer all types of boat repair, fiberglass work, bottom painting, detailing, buffing. If your gel coat's looking dull, we can get that boat looking good for you again. We also offer a pickup and delivery service, and we have trailers that you can use if we are going to work on your boat, and we can come and get your boat for you. We can be reached at 850-960-9054, or you can reach us on the web at profiberglassmarine.com.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced cataract surgery using lifestyle lens implants, which allow you to see all distances glasses free. Our surgeons perform this quick and painless procedure at our accredited surgery center. When it comes to your vision, trust your local experts in surgical eye care. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Welcome back. Now, we've got a lot of stuff today. I'm going to tell you, like I tell my class, you've got to pay attention and get all this stuff in, okay? Let's get started with some good stuff coming on this Saturday up in Chipley. How about a Kids Fishing Day, Saturday, September 10th from 8 to 12, and it's sponsored by the Orange Hill Soil and Water Conservation District. And check out these directions. Just go through Chipley and follow those signs to the fishing pond. As my understanding, it's going to be off Highway 273, and I'll talk about it again tomorrow. Panhandle Outdoors will have one of the team members up there, John McMurray, is going to be up there taking pictures. I would love to go, folks. I mean, I really would, and would like to take some video and all, but John's going to take my place up there. I have a funeral, a family funeral out of town, so I won't be able to go Saturday, but take advantage of that. 8 to 12, all you folks up there around Washington County, Kids Fishing Day by the Orange Hill Soil and Water. I guarantee you there'll be some fine pictures and some fine fish taken there. One thing also coming up, and this is only in October, but I'm going to go ahead and give you a heads up. So if you're like me, that October is almost, those weekends in October are almost sacred because of it's such a great time, and you want to go ahead and get stuff on your calendar. This is a women's workshop, women's outdoor workshop. It's going to be October 15th. It's going to be here at the Gulf Coast State College, and you can sign up for it. FWC is sponsoring it. And it will be one day on from 9 to 6 on that Saturday, and have some different areas you can choose from. It's really for women who just want to learn a little bit about the outdoors and feel more comfortable in outdoors. It's going to be in like a non-competitive atmosphere. A lot of times, you know, us guys, we want to get around and compete with each other who's going to catch the biggest fish and all. But it's going to be, it's going to be archery. I'm looking at these things. Here's what they're going to do. Archery, how to pan fish, some kayaking basics, introduction to shotgun shooting, and just basic wilderness instructions. And it's just a lot of stuff with the state coordinator Lynn Hawk. So interest is $50 for that day, and it's open to any women, or really anyone. They can't discriminate. It can be open to anyone, but it's geared toward women. And I would encourage you to, if you are in that position, to go to that. It was really they've done these things statewide. They've had really good success with them. This is one of the first ones I've seen in our area. So, and I'll talk more about that later. We're going to put it on the calendar for October the 15th. Now, I want to, Ken Paramore is really good about, and Stan Kirk and all those guys at FWC are really good about sharing, sending me information and sharing this with me so I can share it with you. And you know, it's always been, we've always talked about panthers on this show. It's just been, everybody's fascinated with panthers. You know, do we have them up here, or where are the panthers and all? And they've done a very extensive study. It's just been finished. In fact, you look on the date there, September 7th, 2011. I mean, that's about as recent as you can get. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you some things. I'm just going to scratch the surface. So Ken has sent me this information, and it's going to be presented to the FWC in its entirety. And also, I'm going to show this stuff in my class. We're going to talk about it in class. And also, when Ken comes on, we're going to talk more about it. But basically, I just have some of these copies, and we'll just briefly go through it so you'll have a better understanding. In the historical range in late 1800s, early 1900s, the panthers were extensive in the southeast, all through this area right here. And there were a lot of panthers at that point in time. I know you've probably heard your great-granddaddy and granddaddies and all talk about panthers all over the southeast, okay? Now, what we have now, according to the latest studies, if you look in this map of Florida, you of course see Lake Okeechobee. The red area in southwest Florida, that's the population. Those were the females. All in the red designates female, and the blue, and it's sort of maybe hard to see on your TV, but the blue area is actually, see the blue? They've had males tracked up around here. Anywhere you see blue, the males have ranged a little bit more. Okay, so, and what had happened, we'd gotten down to, and this study here in 1995, this was interesting. They released 8 pumas from Texas into South Florida because what had happened, the genetic pool was becoming inbred. There were not enough panthers to keep the pool strongly, so they brought these pumas in from South Texas, and they underwent extensive review and all. But anyway, been very successful in restoring the genetic vigor to the population. I thought that was interesting, and it's the same panther. Now here's a panther count from 1985 to 2010. They've studied this extensively, and you can see how 1995 was a low area, and it started picking up, and have more and more of them. Okay, here's a slide here on the confirmed human-panther interactions. You can see that blue, there's been a lot more of the interactions the last couple of years with the, that's a predation, and the panther's going to get out and find some things. What they advise, especially in the southwest Florida area, panther's going to come out at night, and if you got your animals caged up or pinned up, they're going to be safe. And panther might go around the pen, but they're not going to take care of them. But the big thing, the bottom line, what I was looking at, here's the current panther estimate: 100 to 160 adult panthers in southwest Florida. Now, what can you do to support panthers and all? You can, of course, buy a cat tag, and that leaves the question, are the panthers here in the Panhandle? And that is always a $64 question. We're going to ask Ken when Ken comes on and all, and me, Jeff, and Scott Lindsay, and about people at different places. We've all seen panthers, and whether or not we can be reassured that the FWC knows that or not, we just don't know. But we felt like the panthers here. I know people down in Carabel feel like some out in Tate's Hell. So anyway, that's the big deal on panther now. They've been restored, and like I say, this just scratches the surface. That report was extensive, had a lot more information on it. I just wanted to inform you that it's a healthy population now of panthers, and it looks really good in southwest Florida. Ironically, I got a video that same day from Stan Kirkland of a panther over in Palm Beach County, and it actually showed a video of the panther. It was only like 15 seconds. And that Palm Beach County is not in southwest Florida, it's in southeast Florida. I thought it was ironic, the one was sighted over there. So they do roam, and like I say, they killed one a couple of years ago. A guy was charged for killing one up in Georgia, a male panther. So they definitely leave that area, but that is the heart of the population there. Okay, so now you know a lot about panthers. I know a lot more than you did. I don't want to thank Ken Paramore for sending that to me. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
Come on down to Blue Water Outrigger, where you'll always find friendly service, fresh and saltwater fishing rods, top of the line men's and women's apparel. Don't forget to pick up your live baits and let us help you with all your outdoor needs. Check out our wide selection of top quality reels and hunting necessities, and everything in between. Come see us or order online. We'll be waiting for you right next door to Piggly Wiggly, Port St. Joe.
Captain's Cove Marina, designed with fishermen in mind. Easy access to the best fishing along Florida's forgotten coast. Deep sea fishing, fly fishing from a kayak, cruising endless miles of bayous, bays, and the intercoastal waterway. Count on the captain's crew to work hard to make your day on the water the best ever. Captain's Cove Marina, 1617 Grouper Avenue, Port St. Joe, 850-227-3357.
Panama City Beach is known as one of the top dive destinations in Florida. Divers Den offers daily dive charters that can accommodate up to 13 divers. Our boat captain is U.S. Coast Guard certified and a PADI dive instructor. We have trained professionals who offer a variety of scuba certifications. Come see us at our 2 locations on Thomas Drive and Tyndall Parkway.
Hey everybody, this is Brad Stevens coming to you from Sunjammers Water Sports on Highway 79. You know us for your fishing kayaks and all your sailing needs. What you may not know is that we stock a full line of inshore and offshore tackle, specializing in the Captain Joe fish-on lures. We stock his grouper baits, his SS minnows, his shredders, along with all of your gulp baits, Joe jigs, the edge hook, your U-Pro rods, and live bait. Come see us at Sunjammers Water Sports, 315 North Highway 79.
All right, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. It's a real cool morning. I know when you're driving to work, roll those windows down and enjoy this great, cool Panhandle air. This weekend also, now astronomy, we don't talk a lot about it, but it's a great outdoor activity over at the Wilson Center we talked about it this Saturday. Bob Gaskin, and Bob is a interesting fellow. He's a retired Air Force colonel, former pilot, even flew the U-2, and his hobby is astronomy. He's going to do a presentation on astronomy from 1 to 3 this Saturday at the E.O. Wilson Biofusion Center over near Freeport. So be aware of that if you want to. I've read his bio. Really interesting guy. Flew all the jets and all, and retired colonel. Okay, tomorrow now we do our Tarpon Dock seafood giveaway. Here's what we're giving away tomorrow. Check it out: 3 pounds of medium shrimp. The second thing will be 4 tuna steaks. And I'm going to try to draw my name for that one. And the third thing is a bottle of that voodoo juice. And now Maria Abrams has promised me she's going to come on the show tomorrow and draw the name for me. And if we can get her up early, we're going to talk to her again today. I hope Maria comes on. Maria, I don't know if she'll give her secret recipe for all those dips and all, but she's the one that actually makes those dips. And hope Maria will come on. If y'all see Maria today, tell her you're looking forward to seeing her on the show tomorrow. She says she's going to have trouble getting up this early. Okay, now. Great time of the year, fall, is floundering, okay? And this is excellent weather for floundering. The full moon is going to be, I wrote it down, September the 12th. If you looked at it last night, it's starting to build up, waxing up pretty good. It's September 12th, which is to be next Tuesday night, I believe, will be the full moon. So this weekend might be a good time to go floundering. So let's watch this video on floundering with 2 good friends of mine. Donna Allen.
That's a nice camera.
Oh. Where we going, Donna?
We're going floundering.
All right. Bill. I thought we were going to have Bill Shields. What happened?
I upgraded.
Well, she's a lot prettier than Bill Shields.
Yeah, any day of the week.
All right. All right.
Enough of him. See my shirts.
This is a fishing team. Team AA Fishing.
For next year when we redfish.
Okay.
We got a partner. So.
Good deal. All right, Bill. Tell us our game plan. We're down here in St. Andrew. Right here at dusk. What are we going to do?
Well, we're going flounder. And what I always try to do first is stay in the boat. That always happens. But we've got my specialized light rig up there for years of research and development. But we're going to head out, probably go somewhere around the island, Shell Island out there. It's a nice night. The wind's supposed to be light and variable. We've got an incoming tide about 10 o'clock high tonight. So
all right.
Ought to be pretty good conditions if we can, if they're starting to move. I've been catching a lot of flounders, so maybe they're moving up a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Donna, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, we're getting ready. Bill, what kind of light rig is that?
Well, this is a custom design rig after years of research and development.
Do you have a patent on that?
No, not yet, but we're thinking about it. Bill and I.
That's PVC, and you got floats on it.
We do have to, we usually let the airport know when we're coming out here because we've had planes try to land on us before.
All right, folks, getting started.
It's a little deep. We got to get around here out of these waves.
We're in a secret hole now, so I can't tell them about where we are, so we're just going to move on. Now, folks, this is a unique combination. This is a husband-wife team. We got Donna up there. Donna, are you pushing harder than Bill?
I'm steering the boat.
You steering it. All right, we're getting started.
It has a tendency to be one man pulling after a while.
All right. I like that light. That light sort of out in front of you, out of the way.
Yeah, when I used to build them, they were on 2x4s, originally, and clamp them on, but, it was only out a couple of feet from the boat, and most of the light, or half of the light, was going under the boat.
Right.
So we started tinkering with this PVC, and then we ran the wires through the PVC, and that kind of helps keep them from being corroded. But tension, if you ran it into the sand, we've broken lights and that kind of thing.
Yeah. That was a flounder. What was that?
Hold him down. No, don't pick him straight up. Slide him back. Slide him back.
Oh, no, I think I got him.
Okay. You got him?
Yeah. Oh, no, he's getting off.
You got him? All right, all right.
Put it down. Put it down.
Right there. There it is, folks. Good job, Donna. All right. Good job, Donna.
All right, hold on. Let's turn that light on. That's a big flounder.
That is a
Not
nice.
happy that I called him, is he?
No, pretty good shot. Look at that.
Oh, nice one.
That is a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, you might have redeemed yourself there.
I was supposed to do it, and look where I gigged him, right where you're supposed to.
All right.
There you go,
Good job.
baby.
Donna, what was the secret?
Good eyes.
Good eyes?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
heard me say,
Yeah,
there
you
he
heard
is
Bill
right
say,
there.
there he is, right there. And then he said, don't you dare miss him.
All right, we're going by the Lady Anderson dinner cruise. All right, folks, hope you can see now. Donna just saw this little one. Look at that little one right there. Bill, can you point your right there? It's too small to gig, but you can see that's how they lay in the water like that. So good,
Oop,
there he
there he
goes.
went.
Good job.
Where'd you put my keys?
All right, folks, we're back at the dock. Of course, Bill lost his keys, but we're going to find those. Two guys and a girl go floundering, and who's holding the flounder?
That's right.
Donna? You gigged him right
Right
there.
where I was supposed to. Ooh,
That's-
ooh,
that's
he's not
not-
alive, but
that's
he's
not-
slippery. Right there.
Right there.
Really, it would have been better if we would have got him right there. I'm a little off, but I'm close enough.
You did good. That's an 18-inch flounder. We just measured it.
Yeah. He is slimy, too.
Good job. Y'all got him for supper tomorrow night, right?
That's right.
All right.
Nothing like it.
We had a great time, Bill.
Yeah, that was fun. It's a little bit early still, but
Yeah.
we saw a lot of small ones, and put him back in there. We saw a lot of small ones, and so it's encouraging.
Yeah.
Another 2 or 3 weeks maybe, and they'll move a little bit more.
All right. All right, guys. Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Sunrise to sunset. A walk through nature takes you on a journey of Florida's Emerald Coast. You'll encounter the wildlife, birds, lighthouses, indigenous to the beautiful land and seascapes of Florida. Set to the sounds of nature and enhanced with easy listening music. Only $14.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. NatureWalkDVD.com or send check or money order to the address on the screen. A walk through nature. Visually stunning.
It's Kubota Summertime Deal Days at Soul Tractor, and Kubota finance offers are heating up.
Right now, we have long-term finance rates for qualified buyers. We have the deals you've been waiting for on new Kubota compact track loaders.
Come take a look at our new Kubota compact track loaders and excavators today.
Hurry to Soul Tractor's Kubota Summertime Deal Days and get your best deal on a new Kubota today while the sun shines.
The greatest investment we can all make is in the lives of our children and grandchildren.
To help you invest for retirement, handle your IRA rollover, protect your family with life or long-term care insurance, call my dad for an appointment at his new office on Wilson Avenue behind Lowe's. And he'll give you a copy of his most recent book, 7 Steps to Serious Money. For free! Walter Woodrick, your serious money advisor!
My name's Captain Rick Corley. I'm a SAMS accredited Marine Surveyor, NAMS certified Marine Surveyor, and IAME certified Marine Investigator. Been surveying since 1969. Was taught by my father, who is the oldest, longest practicing Marine Surveyor in the world. We do all types of survey, commercial or pleasure. Steel, aluminum, fiberglass, wood, makes no difference. Give us a call at 850-527-5287 or visit us online. We'd appreciate your visits.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at Express Lane Fishing Game Forecast for today. Our time this morning from 9:50 to 11:50. So we can say about basically from 10 to 12 this morning, and then this evening from 10:15 to 12:15, that 2-hour block over there. Now I'm going to start a story, but I'm running out of time. I may not get to finish it. If I don't finish this story, I'm just going to continue it into tomorrow. But it's really a story that I can't rush through it so you get the whole enjoyment of it. And all my stories are true, and my class loves me telling these stories over the years and all. And this, we're on right now, out the way, we're in a boating safety unit. So we started, and it's about a week-long unit. We take it serious, and we started the unit off by over the years, I've collected all the boating accidents in the Panhandle and put them in a file. So I've got files of boating accidents. So we passed out. I've got about 15 or 18, I think now, of boating accidents over the years. Most of them were fatalities and all. So we pass them out to the students, and they get in groups, and they'll look at the accident, and they'll get on the board and diagram how the accident happened and how it could have been prevented. And it's really good because it's reality stuff, it's actual stuff that happened here in the Panhandle. So that's how we start the boating unit off. And then, of course, we have these books here, and we spend, like I say, a week on it, okay, and going through all kinds of things on boating safety and the importance of it. Now, with that being said, the last thing we're doing, we're just finishing up. We'll actually take a test. We'll take a test. The test is in the book, and by the way, anybody can do this. You can pick these up from FWC and read the book and actually take the test, and you fill out your forms here. And here it's 75 questions. I think you have to make 75. And I give it to my students, and it's an open book test. But we take it during class, and they can't talk. And it's there. I tell them, they're the captain of the ship. They can't, they got to make decisions, so they have to make decisions on these questions and all. So with all that being said, now, well, we're just finishing up our testing, and the students they get excited about it, because what happens at the end of the I'll take all the tests up, and then I send them over to Tallahassee, and they'll be graded by the FWC. And then the ones that pass, they'll send me back these little plastic lifetime certificates. Okay, that's good right there. That's what they look like. Okay, now, so with that being said, I had a young lady in my class about 4 or 5 years ago named Melissa Pope, P-O-P-E, Melissa Pope. And Melissa was a good student. She was blonde-headed, and she was just a good kid, and she was always laughing and all. Sometimes she would be talking a little bit too much at times, and maybe not paying attention, but that's not unusual for 18-year-old kids. And I was telling them now, as you fill out this form, you want to make sure that you take your time and fill it out correctly. Okay, so they all do that, and like I say, they pass them up to me, and I look at them, make sure everything's done right, and I'm going to run out of time. So remember, tomorrow I'm going to pick up this story. So remember where we are. About 5 years ago, we'd taken a test, we filled out our forms, and I put them in a package and sent to Tallahassee. So I'm going to finish this story tomorrow and tell you what happened to Melissa Pope's form when they sent it back to us, okay? I got to get out of here. Time's run out. We'll finish the story tomorrow. Got the big giveaway tomorrow from Maria Abrams in Tarpon Dock, plus the famous Friday fishing forecast. Do something good for somebody today. God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.